Everybody and welcome to Gaming Tech HQ. We're playing Pokémon Legends Arceus today. So the best thing we can do is choose our language apparently. Now I know what language I am. I'm English. I'm speaking in English right now. So we will get right into this. When you see now saving on the screen, your process is being saved. Okay, that's always good to know, I suppose. It's always good to know that we're saving. That's always a good thing. Okay. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. Ooh, we're zooming in. It is well that thou art here. Okay. I am that which humans call Arceus. Alright. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Ooh, do I get to make a character? Select your appearance. That one kinda looks like me, so I suppose we'll go with it. What is thy name? My name's Host May. Oh, do I have to actually use the Switch keyboard? I always try to avoid having to use this keyboard because I do not like using it. Okay, I am zooming across to the next letter, which is an S, and then the last letter is a T. Okay. Host, is this all correct? And as it should be, yes it is. Let's get into this. Host! Yeah? Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. Alright. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. Alright, I'm excited. I want to know what's going to go on here. Host! Seek out all Pokémon, and thou shalt find me once more. Right? We're going in then, I guess. We're zooming in. And I think the game is about to start, which is super exciting, because that was kind of a rubbishy, not very good intro. Okay. Who's this? Oh, it's us, I suppose. That kind of makes sense, actually. Is that our mobile phone just running away? Why don't we just sit on it and play Pokemon Go? You know, why not? Since Pokemon Go was such a good game. I did not like Pokemon Go, if that isn't already clear. Alright. That's a Pokemon, I guess. I wasn't a big fan of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu either, but I'm happy to give it another go. I'm happy to give all franchises a second chance, especially since it's a completely different game from a completely different time period. So I am always happy to give it a go. Alright. I wish the game would get on and get started though, because I'm getting a bit bored of this bit now. And I want to get in and play the game. Okay, here we go. We've got a logo splash screen. That's a good sign, am I right? Loading in. We're loading in. Okay. What's happening? Wake up! Oh! Do wake up, won't you? Who are those guys? Are you alive, my boy? Who are these people? One's just got fire coming out of them. That's not very good. The graphics are quite nice. It looks like they're a game that's been on Xbox, then they've got it on Switch and had to tone it down, which, since it's made for the Switch, you'd think they could make the graphics optimised and a lot less fuzzy looking. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that, but thank goodness you seem unharmed. Should we say, who are you, or where am I? Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. Alright, I suppose you can ask me if you want. I mean, you fell out of the sky. You understand? Come on. Who in the world does that? Well, us. I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I'll say, I doubt it. Just shake our head. Just shake our head unknowingly. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might offer some directions. Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? Nowhere, I don't think. I don't think there's anywhere we can stay, no. So you don't know anyone here, and you wouldn't even know where to spend the night? Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Let's look on the bright side, somehow, I guess. Maybe these Pokemon will come to the rescue and help us. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Crew. Foom. Plish-plash. Thanks for the entertaining chat, you guys. I'm really happy that I've got you guys to look after me. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Well, thanks guys. I'm really happy that you knew I'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? I do, because Wildcat goes on about them all the time, but I don't know if in the game we know. So I'm going to say not exactly. We need an explanation, mate. You don't? You truly have travelled a long way, haven't you? Well, these 3 here are what we call Pokemon. Very mysterious creatures, you see. Marvellous. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? Do you know my name? I just put it into the game. I just put it into the program. Oh, so you're called Host? That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Well, it's not much of a meaning. Wildcat just came up with it one day when we were filming, but there you go. Oh, but I do apologise. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Leventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. Right? What's a Pokemon professor? We need some more explaining, Leventon. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here, where have they gone? They've ran away. Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon. Why must you run away from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round him up? I beg you. Well, if he's begging, we've got to help, haven't you? Wait, you 3. Wait. I can help. Okay, so L to move and hold L down to dash. I can dash. There's something happening over there, an orange thing, so let's see what it is. Is something going to pop out of it? Is that... What's that? There's a glowing, beeping object over there. Yeah, I figured that out. Let's investigate then, I guess, with A. I'll have to get right near it. There we go. The controls are a bit fiddly, if I'm totally honest. But at least I can use 2 Joy-Cons this time, unlike the other Pokemon game. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. Wow, what does it say? I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. We can do that. We can seek out the Pokemon. That's easy. That's fine. R to move the camera. Oh, we can look at us. Look at us. Do you know what I mean about these graphics, though? They're very fuzzy, and you'd think they could be optimised for the Switch. Yet, Nintendo haven't bothered. It looks like an Xbox game, and because the Switch is less powerful than the Xbox, they've had to port it over and make some compromises on the graphics, if you know what I mean. The graphics kind of remind me of Boulder and the Guardian Owls. Oh, there was a nice vibration there as I slid down the rocks. That was exciting. Yeah, as I was saying, they kind of remind me of Boulder and the Guardian Owls, which you can forgive for having 20-year-old looking graphics, because the game is quite old. Why do I seem to be sneaking? Have I pressed a button? There we go. There's our mate. Just there. Sigh. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs in their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'm sorry, mate. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Could I say no? I don't want to hear about them, I just want to get on with the game. Now, that one is Rowlet. Alright, Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Ooh, exciting stuff. Crew! I wish they'd stop making those stupid noises. It seems very babyish of them. That one over there is Cyndaquil. Is that how you say it? Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. So, why isn't it just gonna burn? Because I don't want the Pokemon to burn. That wouldn't be good. Boom! Okay. Who's this guy then? The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Hi Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Plish plash! Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. You obtained 50 Pokeballs! They're spoiling us today. It's like Christmas in Pokemon Kingdom, or wherever this place is called. I've got 50 Pokeballs. I'm so excited. Yes! I don't know what they are, really, but okay. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Alright. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? No, it won't. I want the best explanation, Laventon. I do apologise. Let me be more thorough. Thank you, Laventon. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvellous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. Alright? And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon, and why? The Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball as comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. Like in the Pokemon Go app, but it didn't really actually work and it was a massive faff to catch a Pokemon. But I suppose we'll find out how it is in this game. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. Make yourself some friends, Laventon, I think is the answer. This is a big island, there must be someone else here. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose give my own dire lack of skill in this area. I don't particularly like the character models. They don't look realistic enough for the graphics. Pokemon have been caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button, so that's on my orange Joy-Con here, to ready a Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do, so use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target Pokemon. Release the ZR button to throw it. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. Alright, so I suppose that's a Pokemon there, isn't it? Oh, there's one. Hold to aim, and then release to throw. I was always going to catch it on my first go, because obviously it's going to let you, isn't it? It's obviously going to let you catch it on your first go to train you in it. Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon! It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, host. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Are we meant to be scared of them? Are they meant to be feared? That's one there, isn't it? ZR, hold to aim, and released. It went angry because its tail set on fire, which isn't too good. I don't want to make my Pokemon angry. I've forgotten the name of it. I can hardly believe it, host. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo, indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? I suppose. Where's the next Pokemon? Oh, it's up there. Haha, I'm gonna catch it. Gotta catch them all, apparently. Let's get the Pokeball. Oh, it just went off. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Are you calling me old, Laventon? I am not old. I am pretty young, if you ask me. Okay, there we go. What's this? Did we catch them all? I'm very glad if we did. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you have caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village, almost as if they knew you'd come for me. See, there's a village, Laventon. Go make some friends and stop saying, oh, we're the only ones you've got. Sorry for that rant, guys. But I must say, host, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? I've got skill that you don't have, Laventon. Clearly. One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. What's this? Seek out all Pokemon. Oh, I've successfully downloaded update data. That object is an Arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalogue a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokémon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokémon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Okay, so this is clearly set before the other games, then. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come on now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You've convinced me. Well, I just said, well, would the game just say, the end? Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've got a Pokédex to complete. Okay, first things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. I'm excited to see this village. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Okay, let's go. I'm excited. I'm excited to go to Jubilife Village. A dramatic pan out. Some dramatic cutscenes. Is the village going to be up there in that spinning vortex? I don't know if vortex is the right word, to be honest. I suppose we'll find out. Ooh, this looks nice. This is defo reminding me of the Boulder and the Guardian Owls graphics now. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. So this game seems like a mix of something like Boldo with something like Let's Go Pikachu, and if you slam those together, you seem to get Pokémon Legends Arceus. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's taking the best bits of both. There are some features I've got a gripe with, but that's not something we need to talk about now. The graphics look slightly old-fashioned, and there is a lot of talking. But let's carry on and see how it goes. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Come on then, guardsman, let us in. Let us in. Thanks, guys. That was nice of you. Ooh, this looks exciting. I want to go in every single little building and the big building at the top, and I want to run in the meadows for hours on end. Hang on, I'm turning it into like a not very good TV soap opera now. Forget that. This way, if you please. Maybe not a soap opera, maybe more just like a bad documentary. I understand you must be more than a tad curious about the village, but do follow me for now. What if I just say no? What if I just go back the other way? This road we're on now is known to the local... do stick close, because if you're getting lost. The dialogues are disappearing without me pressing anything. This road we're on now is known to the locals as Canal Avenue. This village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet and not many to do it. Okay. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire outfit. Okay. So let's go into Galaxy Hall, I suppose. Oh, botheration, I'd almost forgotten. What? I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might ask you to wait for me at the canteen. It's just past this bridge here. Then to the left. The Wallflower it's called. What bridge? I can't even see oh, that bridge. That's a bridge. I thought it was just steps. Your arc phone is beeping. Oh, we're going to have a map. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. I'm going to take a screenshot of that in case I need it at some point. Use the minus button to view the map on your arc phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and information on your missions and requests. You'll see guidance markers when you're out or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around in all directions to try to spot one of these markers, then head for it. Alright. So if I press minus, do I get a cool looking map now? Yeah. So I know where I've got to go. Let's follow the marker, but he said you go over the bridge, turn left. Here we are. Is this the canteen? Ooh, new character. We've got rid of Laventon at last. At last. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? No, I'm not. I'm not, to be honest. The Wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Oh, my Apple Watch is just flashing up telling me to stand up. No, Apple Watch, I'm playing Pokémon Legends Arceus. Okay. What are we doing? Are we going in? Are we not going in? I do not know, to be totally honest. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. That's because I'm not from round here. I'm not a local. I'm from the village, 20 minutes down the road by the Sainsbury's. Maybe you don't have Sainsbury's in Pokemon Land. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. No need to get so aggressive. No need to get so aggressive. Come on. What if I just end the stream right now? Because that person's aggressive and annoying. I was joking. It's fine. You'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you met Professor Laventon? He's a scholar from a faraway place. Yeah, he lives in the village 20 minutes down the road, next door to the Tesco. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago and had to take to my bed. But the Professor? Well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Oh, that's not very positive. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. I don't particularly like his trousers. Host here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Yes, I have. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the survey course? You can't just slap a badge on however you like without Captain Sillen's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silent? Assuming the individual can contribute to the survey course, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team's survey course. You may call me Silent. I don't know how I pronounce that name. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labour. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you like to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Alright. They haven't told us how to save this game or anything, which isn't very helpful. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Well, I kind of want to save and stop, but there seems to be no save button. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mocky, if you please, but make it for free today. So how do I save the game? Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mocky never failed to please. No, I hope not. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift. Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. He is serious. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass, in forests, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as the survey course is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Host will come in. Yeah, I will. I will come in and I will fix everything. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3. We have a hard enough time catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach were on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the survey course seem to really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? You captured all the 10 whole portions of potato mocky, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Host. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Thanks, mate. So we do need to figure out how you save this game. So I'm just going to do a quick Google search on my other monitor. How to save Pokémon Legends Arceus. Is it just going to be an autosave thing? That's what I'm wondering. Press the up button on your D-pad. It's not letting me right now. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, do you remember that host has a trial to pass to join the survey course, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in host skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Host, was it? For tonight, at least we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Okay, where? There's a lot of buildings. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Ooh, I'm scared now, kind of. Captain Slan's somewhat like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day, and with that I bid you both a good night. So, does it let me save now? A rift in the sky, people falling from it, the world is full of mysteries. The problem is you can't save while you're in a conversation, and a lot of the game is conversations. Oh, here we go. A. Save your progress. Now saving your Pokemon adventure, you saved your progress. Well, I think I'm going to end here for today. I've quite enjoyed this. I'd like to play more. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.